Our commentators at the Maracanã for FIFA's Confederations Cup final are Mark Lawrenson and Guy Mowbray.
Thanks, Gary, and good evening from the fabled Maracanã. Due to host the World Cup final on the 13th of July next year, and now the scene for what has been termed the dream final for the dress rehearsal. The problems in Brazil go on and need to be addressed, but in a pure football sense there is delight at how this competition has been received and how it's been played. Star players at the end of long seasons in many cases giving their best and giving us some great games and some glorious goals. Well, this promises more of the same. Something to enjoy however old you are. 5 times world champions against the current world champions. A test of how much Brazil will need to do to be genuine contenders next year, and maybe the one big test that this Spain team has yet to face. These great football nations haven't met since 1999. Brazil haven't been beaten on home soil since 2002, and only twice ever in competitive games at the Maracanã. The last time, 1957. The atmosphere has been building with people around the ground all day long. Coming up to 7 p.m. local time. Around 2 hours ago, as the stadium started to fill, an incredibly partisan feel was going around the ground. We've had a concert with some well-known Brazilian pop stars. A really excitable feel. By the way, when we get to the national anthems in a moment, you will rarely have heard anything like what you'll hear when the people start singing the Himno Nacional do Brasil. Sums up Filipao, Luis Felipe Scolari. He's been relaxed right the way through the tournament. Vicente Del Bosque is a rather more reserved figure. World Cup winners both. Let's stand for the national anthems. anthem becomes proud war cry. Breathtaking. Time to take a look at the two starting 11s tonight. The Brazil coaching team alluded to an unchanged team yesterday, and that's what it is. The side that started 3 of their 4 matches in the competition. They've scored 11 goals, 3 each for Neymar and Fred, who's got his in the last 2 games. Up against current club mates are Real Madrid's Marcelo and Barcelona's Dani Alves, with Neymar, of course, Barcelona-bound himself next season. We've got a Dutchman refereeing, Bjorn Kuipers. That's a surprise only in that FIFA generally wouldn't appoint someone from the same continent as one of the teams involved, but there has been a feeling that the European officials at the competition have performed at the highest level. Assisted by countrymen Irvin Zijnstra and Sander van Roekel. There is one change to Spain's side from their semi-final. Out goes David Silva, in comes Juan Mata, who along with Jesus Navas came on to very good effect against Italy. Fernando Torres starts a genuine rather than false number 9. And after reports that he was fatigued, Xavi plays for Spain for the 126th time, now equals second in appearances with the former goalkeeping great Andoni Zubizarreta.
I tell you what, Guy, after that fantastic rendition of the Brazilian national anthem, Spain are playing against 12 men. It was absolutely sensational.